humans are not the strongest in terms of physical prowess. Definitely, we can't survive extreme of climatic changes. We have no fur, no jaws, no claws. We lack speed. We have no keen sense of smell or vision. Yet, here we are, dominating the earth, living in every possible terrain from sub-zero temperatures to the hottest of the deserts. And what's more, we are gearing up for life and settlement in worlds beyond our own planet. We are exploring the space. How did we do this? What got us this far? What was so special in us? Are we special?
Ideas are the key for mankind. Innovations are born out of ideas, and ideas are infinite, making the possibilities of innovation limitless. Patience and perseverance are important attributes which are necessary to nurture a thought to an idea and an idea towards innovation. Patience as we fail many times, and perseverance yet to reach the goal.
The remarkable journey of humanity, which scripted our history and shaped our world, was founded on two essential qualities. The first being our ability towards effective communication, and the second was born out of communication, which is our ability to build complex relationships, not just family, but that of social hierarchy.
Surgery is innovation. Not just me, I'm sure every surgeon out there is an innovator. Not all surgical scenarios are covered in texts. Many a times, a surgeon faces a situation which has never been described before in literature, and trust me, it's a frequent occurrence. What a surgeon does is he adopts a very rational approach, guided by his past experience and, more importantly, common sense. Now, this technique cannot be called as innovation until he documents it, analyzes it, and publishes it in medical literature, making this data available for others to use. An innovation is attached with value only when it impacts the masses. The value of an idea lies in the using of it.
Today, the majority of the world live in the comfort of developed society and modern science. The speed at which science is taking over our life is enormous. From the first maiden flight at the turn of 20th century to landing on the moon in just 60 years, and now we are talking about supersonic speeds of travel. It's not just travel, even our lives have gotten supersonic. All of us are busy always. We simply don't have enough time. Our life has become a race much more today than ever. We live in a cusp of transition today, where what is real and what is not in itself is diminishing. What are the priorities and what are not is confusing. To this multidimensional chaos, now we have a very, very interesting twist: artificial intelligence. The AI is enticing, interesting, and all of us are very excited about it. But what is in store for future? Where are we heading to? These questions can't be answered today. But the truth is, we now live in a web of deceit. Our internet is overloaded with information, majority of which are misinformation. The reality is, we live in a very different jungle today. The one that is made of a digital maze and the concrete jungle. Negotiating Mother Nature was a task before, whereas navigating the nature of human minds is the ask today. We are still talking of the same survival skills, though the necessities and needs then were different, while the necessities and desires today are different.
There is no single truth in physics, in science, in life. Truth, like a gem, has multiple facets. It is very important for us to hold on to our assumptions, and probably more important for us to let go of our assumptions to make way for newer ideas. This delicate balance would ultimately decide if an idea could convert into an innovation.
Being a neurosurgeon, dealing with pain and emotions, understanding the suffering, frustration, and empathizing with the patients on a daily basis has given deep insight into the philosophy of life. To simplify complex technical scenarios, and explaining it to the individual who at a time is at a very high emotional state, be it fear, anxiety, or even the reality of survival, is a very demanding ask. To making them understand and helping them reach a very logical and well informed decision and choice is effective communication in a neurosurgeon's life. What we realize is to be a successful doctor, skills and knowledge that we acquire are as important as our ability towards effective communication. This involves replacing fear with courage, anxiety with hope, and faith in a new reality, all of which are conveyed through the body language, the eyes, touch, and finally the words. People often forget the pain which they endured, but they always remember the way we treated them. We helped them deal the ordeal.
To conclude, think big, conceive an idea, ignore the naysayers, nurture your idea, pursue it, perspire over it. With patience and perseverance, one day your dream shall come true.
Keeping a conversation or communication interesting is a skill, but making it effective is an art. An art which is an essential survival skill which all of us have to learn, sharpen, and master over the period of our life, all throughout. As I conclude, I will share my personal journey. As a school kid, with stuttering and stammering taking over me, with lot of inferiority complex of not knowing the perfect language, and enormous stage fear. And then while in a professional life, the ask is very demanding, effective communication to the patients. That helped me transform. And transformation can happen to anyone's life at any point of time. It doesn't really matter what others think or comment, as long as we don't judge ourselves, because everyone have their own journey to travel. Thank you.